I'm in our Blackboard class here. Here are the assignments. I've just clicked on the assignments. The music lab schedule, if you need it, is right here. It's right at the top. And these are the projects we've done. There's the 4-part writing. We talked about different scores to set up. In class 2, we did the second project, which was the we did the, where is that? Oh, I better find that. That was the You Deserve a Break today. And now we're working on this third project, which is the Satie Gymnopedy. And so if you need help with that, go to the class 3 document folder. There is a video of me. Could you go close the door, please? Guy, could you close that door? There is a video of last week's class when I demonstrated how to do it, and also I kind of go through this whole thing here. So if you don't know what to do, that's what you need to do. You're probably going to have to come in during the lab other times to complete this if you're behind, because you need to get caught up. So look at the lab schedule and see when you could come in to get caught up. So we are going to for sure have to complete this by next week for sure. And then so that was the one we worked on last week. Now I'm going to go into this week's folder, and these were the things I wanted you to do. So we're still working in the same project, the Satie. So if you just look here, I've got a list of things to do. So the first thing is you're going to finish your score in Sibelius, and then you're going to make sure you've entered everything you need to enter in your score and all the parts. And you're going to check the notes and rest, rhythms, tempos, tempo changes, dynamics, everything that you want in your piece. Make sure the title and everything looks correct. So right now I'm going to, Aspen was kind enough to let me see her score. And you can see, so right now she's in, what view is this? This is panorama view, right? So this is good. This is actually good to work in here. But now we're going to go to horizontally view, and I'm going to click it back. Now this is what you see when you're going to print it. So before you get ready to print it, you're going to want to go to this. And then the other thing you're going to want to do for sure is you're going to go to, is it home? Yeah, transposing score, because you can see as we write, which is really nice. I really like this about Sibelius. I think it's a really cool thing. We're in the key that's the same key as the piano and all the parts. Yeah, don't play that, please. Somebody's playing music. Can you shut that off? So the transposing score, we click on that, and then it automatically, you can see that the parts are in different keys, which they should be. The clarinet should be in E, a whole step up from D, so it automatically changes that. So that's a neat thing. So before you print it or make the MIDI file or anything, you'll want to do that. And then, so we went to the horizontally view to see how the score would look, and then we're going to change the staff size to fit the page better. Okay, so remember we looked at the information, the Music Librarians Association information, and they said that 4.4 millimeter was the smallest size. So we can go to layout here, and you can see right now it's 7 millimeters, so I can take that down. I'm going to take this score down a bit, and so it will make it a little smaller. You see, so right now I'm at 5.4. The other thing I'm going to do is go to this note input, and I'm going to just select the pointer, and I can click on a staff, and I can drag them closer together, because what I'm going to try to do is get a little bit more music on a page here. I'm going to try to see if I can get 2 staves. Maybe I can't. Let me go to layout again. I'm going to make this, might have to go to 4.4. Maybe see if I can do it. We'll go all the way down to 4.4, see if it does it. Maybe I can't. Let me see, did I get 2 on this one? Well, this page has 2 staffs on it. So I do on every page but the title page. So that's kind of good. and then what I'm trying to do is just make this look like a score. I'm actually going to try one more thing. I'm going to bring this just a little closer together. This is what you'll want to do. You'll just want to kind of play with this. You still want to be able to read it, obviously, but you can maybe bring these. Maybe you could bring that a little bit closer. There, we got two. See, I got two by moving these a little closer. Now I've got two systems on a page, and I could even move these a little closer. So you want to look through each one. Now if I go, let me go back to view. If I go to panorama view, what if I did this? What if I move those closer together in panorama view? What I'm wondering is, will that be better for the whole thing? So sometimes panorama view is a little better for that. Let's see. There, that's looking pretty good, you see. So that's looking more like you want the score to look. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to kind of play with that once you get it done. And I mentioned that, how you can do that. And you can also adjust the number of systems. So if you go, or number of measures per, so let's see, how do we, I think we go here, let's see, layout, no, appearance, panels, here it is. So no, that's not the one I want. Let me see. I've probably got that here. Second, I did think I wrote them with this down. Okay, you can choose layout, the breaks tab. Okay, layout. Okay, so this is different. I have a different one, I guess. So you have page break, auto breaks. Now if I choose, let me just try this. If I choose that, okay. What if I chose this? Let's try this. If I chose this and hit the, no, that doesn't work. Okay, I'm sorry. I guess mine's different, and I have a different thing, but it's somewhere in here. Oh, this is it, auto brakes. There it is. So if I clicked on this and clicked on auto brakes, I could say use system auto brakes. So I could say, like here, I could say, well, I want 10 bars per line here of system. So now I've got 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But maybe I could even have, let's try 14. Let's see what that looks like. So you can change that around, and sometimes you might get a little close. So these should all have 14 measures per system now. So you could experiment with that. Are these extra measures that you need to delete, or are you just not finished? Were you not just finished?
I needed to delete them. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we would want to do that too. So I'm going to just click on this measure and this last measure. So you want to just highlight everything. You could just come to the end of that, hold the shift key, and get everything highlighted. And then let's see, where is that? Is that here? Delete. We just click on delete, and now we're here. All right, so now it's looking pretty good. So basically we're in 3 pages, double space. So we got this, basically the scores looking like a score. It looks, obviously there's more things needed, dynamics and things like that. And so you want to make it look good. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to extract parts. Okay, so if you come down to that, so the first panel is basically just making the score look good. Make sure everything's right, and you're going to extract parts. So when you do that, make sure you're using the transposing score and go to parts. So let's do that together one time. So I'm going to parts, and I'm going to extract right here. There's a button right there, and I just click on that. Now this is really cool, and we're going to, yes, I'm going to continue. And what I like to do is we're going to browse where we're going to save this, and I'm going to go to documents, and here's scores, and I'm going to just make a new folder for the Satie parts, and I'll just go there, and then I'll just open that, and then I can just click this. I think it'll just create, I'm not going to change anything here. I think it will just create everything correctly. Let's just see if it does. Hit that. It's going to extract parts, and there's my part for all of the instruments that I have. And now you're going to review each part and make sure that each part looks right. You will check the dynamics, if the dynamics are in the right place. You're going to do basically the same process. You're going to make it look good. And you can just go through each one and make sure that you think that it's what you want, and you'll just check each part. All right, and then the next thing, yeah, that's the thing. It might take a while. You want to check that because sometimes dynamics get off or the title gets off, things like that. And then you're going to make an MP3. Okay, so what we're going to do, now this is a process we're going to do in Logic. So that's kind of a different thing. Is anybody going to get to this point tonight? All right, we'll stop here and see where we get to. If we do get to that point, I'll do this again. I'll show you what to do in Logic, okay? But here's what you're going to do just to make the MIDI file. And just a couple things you can do, and this is pretty cool. Say we've got everything we think the way we want it. And I'm going to go to this file, export, and you can see right here MIDI. So I just click on that, and we're going to choose a different playback device. General MIDI is good. So this all just automates, just should come up. Type 1, 960 tick resolution. Export pickup bars as full bars padded with rest, that's fine. And omit muted instruments, that's fine because we don't need to hear them. And I just click on export, and again I want to make sure I save this in a file that I can find it. So I'm going to go back to scores. I've got Satie. I would actually put Satie in my scores. I'm going to put Satie MIDI file folder, and I'm going to drop it right there. So I need to be able to find it, don't I? Because when I go into Logic, I'm going to have to find that. So I'm going to go to Finder, Command New, Documents, Scores, Satie MIDI file, and there it is, right there. And I could drop that on a desktop or leave it there, because when I go into Logic, I want to point to that and open it in Logic. And we're going to do a lot of cool things with it at that point. Okay? Does anybody have any questions about anything I just talked about? Good? All right. Well, let's go. I'll try to come around and help you with it for a while tonight. And have fun.